Jackson into the front court. Sees it open. He drives it out the window. Down and the foul.
Hi, this is Jackson Yaki, and Bulldog basketball starts now.
Jackson drives it. Goes letter up for Steno. And a floater with some English. Drops in. Off the keyboard, Giles. Straight out three is in. For Josh Giles.
Hi, this is Josh Giles, and Bulldog basketball starts now.
And welcome here to Dakota's Best AM 1390 KJAM. It's the Farmers Ag Center pregame show live from Vermillion. Well, the Madison Lady Bulldogs are getting ready to take on the Vermillion Tanagers. I'm Matt Gross. Thanks for joining me here. Our Farmers Ag Center pregame show as the leaders in the field lead you up to tip-off of tonight's Dakota 12 contest. Madison and the number 2 rated Vermillion Tanagers. We are sitting here amongst the pep band, as you probably can hear, on AM 1390 and with our live video stream at AmazingMadison.com. A little technical problems, the internet getting going here from Vermillion, but we're ready to roll now. So we're going to take a break because I had a great chance to talk with John Brooks, the head coach of this Tanager team, earlier this week. We've got that interview coming up. And 3 minutes, we'll be back with Coach John Brooks in 3 minutes right here on KJAM.
The Equifax data breach has affected over 145 million Americans. The Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection urges you to take steps to protect against identity theft. To see if you're a victim of the data breach, go to EquifaxSecurity2017.com. Then determine what steps you want to take that works best for you. Regularly request your free credit reports and inspect them closely. Beware of phishing emails and don't open messages or attachments from unknown senders. For more information, log on to consumer.sd.gov or call 800-300-1986.
We all know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to all of us. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Call Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance today. 556-0242. No account too large or too small. We like them all.
Your local Helena in Madison offers options for nearly every input used in production agriculture, including fertilizers, seeds from Wensman and NK, crop protections, agro-intelligent precision programs, and many other producer services. Their sales reps are knowledgeable experts and provide solutions that give growers the best return on investment. And their custom applications are safe, efficient, and make sure the job gets done right. Helena of Madison is proud to support area farmers. Give the folks at Helena a call today, 605-256-3973. Helena of Madison, people, products, knowledge.
A complex system of bones, joints, ligaments, and tendons choreographs your body's movement through every step, every jump, and every throw. Where you get care for your body matters. Turn to the experienced team at Avera Orthopedics, where technology and orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
So, you got it, right? That dreaded high-interest credit card bill with all those holiday expenses finally showed up. Save yourself the stress and some serious cash. Transfer that credit card balance to a Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa today and take advantage of local servicing and rates as low as 3.9% APR. Offer good through the end of February. Rates are subject to change following the 12-month introductory period. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details.
Welcome back to our Farmers Ag Center pregame show on AM 1390 KJAM. The Madison girls getting ready to take on one of the top teams in the state, the Vermillion Tanagers. And John Brooks is the head coach of the Vermillion squad. Off to an undefeated start to open up the season. Coach, what have been the big strengths of your team so far here this year?
Well, I think to start with, defensively, we've been playing pretty well. We've been, we mix it up between some man, some zone, some pressure. So we can throw a lot of different defenses out there. We got some pretty athletic kids with some good size. defensively, kind of what we've been telling the girls is, and what we need is balanced scoring, and that's really been a big for us. We got Casey Herbster coming off the bench. I think she's averaging right around double digits. So we got 4 or 5 kids right around that 10-point or more range, which has been nice.
You had about a 10-day break there between games, or granted with Christmas thrown in there to kind of throw the schedule off a little bit. But what have been the things maybe that you're focusing on and trying to work on a little bit between the Tri-Valley and that T game you had?
Yeah, obviously we had about 4 or 5 days off there for Christmas, and then came back. And our biggest thing is, and the word that we've been using a lot, is just consistency. We feel like through, it's early in the season, so you expect some times in the game where you're not going to look great, but trying to get rid of those 3 to 4 minute stretches where we're not scoring or not playing well defensively. We're trying to get 32 good, solid minutes every single night, like all teams are. But that's been our main focus in practice here lately.
Looking at this matchup with the Bugs, what are some of the things you think are going to be keys to that game to get a win over Madison?
Well, first of all, I think they're maybe the best 2-5 team I've ever seen. Obviously, they've had a really, really tough schedule so far. I think they've probably played the best schedule in Class A basketball. So, off their state tournament team, we got Giles, we got Brown. I think I'm saying their last name right with Rude, or is it Rudd?
No, you got it, Rude, yeah.
Rude, that's what I thought. So, yeah, obviously, those 3 kids back will be a big key for us. We'll have to try to deny Giles as much as we can. She can really fill it up quick, and then try to make Brown work for all 32 minutes. So, I think looked like they played pretty well the second half against Bellefouche. We know how good Bellefouche is. We had to play them last year, and they returned all their kids. So, and then obviously Madison with the new coach, they're going to have to kind of try to figure things out here early in the season. But obviously they're going to get things going. They're talented enough.
And this is a big week coming up for your team as far as being tested. Madison, a good team as you mentioned, and then you got Lennox right after that. So, your team's going to be put through the ringer here over the next week as well.
Yeah, we're going to find out a lot about our team this week, and then obviously, which is like all our teams are, we're all starting to hit that Dakota 12 conference schedule now. So I think the conference this year is as tough as I've seen it in my 5 years here. There's just a lot of really good basketball teams this year. So it starts with Madison tonight, and it's not going to get any easier moving forward.
Well, I appreciate you taking a little time to talk to us here. Congratulations on the great start to the year, and we'll see you in Vermillion.
Okay, thanks, Matt.
That's John Brooks. He is the head coach of the Vermillion Tanagers. Here, our Farmers Ag Center pregame show. We'll take a final 3-minute time out of the pregame when we come back. Starting lineups and opening tip-off of this contest from Vermillion. That's next on AM 1390 and AmazingMadison.com.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC. Some of our favorite people are animals. We think they deserve the best. We give them all the care they need. You might even say we fix your pets. The love animals cherish, tender, loving animal care. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC.
Portland Consumer Power District would like to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or are in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Williams Insurance in Madison would like to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck in this game and the best of luck to all student athletes at Madison High School. Protect your tomorrow. Trust Hunter Williams Insurance with all your insurance needs. Hunter Williams Insurance is a proud supporter of the Madison community and the Madison Bulldogs. Hunter Williams Insurance, your #1 Bulldog fan.
The latest technology in breast cancer screening is available close to home at Madison Regional Health System. Our new 3D mammogram provides you one of the most effective tools in the early detection of breast cancer at a lower dose of radiation than many other 3D mammograms. If you are a woman, 40 and older, it is recommended that you receive a mammogram every year. Early detection saves lives, so schedule your 3D mammogram with Madison Regional Health System. Call us at 605-256-6551.
Men's and women's apparel.
It may be cold outside, but the sales are heating up inside Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel in downtown Madison. Sale items are 30 to 50% off. When you buy 3 sale items, receive the 4th sale item free. That's right, when you purchase 3 sale items, you receive the 4th sale item free. Warm up inside Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel in downtown Madison during their January special sale going on right now. Shop Stan's in downtown Madison where service comes first.
Think about all the things that go into a home: work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
Welcome back here to Dakota's Best, AM 1390 and online at AmazingMadison.com. It's Bulldog basketball, and we're underway here. A little quick national anthem by the Pep Band. Got us off by about 30 seconds. But hey, Madison Bulldogs won the toss. And then about 5 seconds into the possession, Olivia Root is fouled and steps to the GSN Insurance free throw line and knocks them both down. So this basketball game is underway. We're about 10 seconds in, and the Madison Bulldogs have a lead of 2-0 after the free throws by Olivia Root. Foul, by the way, was on Casey Jensen for Vermillion. Vermillion basketball following that. Martinez driving inside, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Madison Lady Bulldogs, as they're going to catch the foul on, looks like Nicole Brown and a reach-in. So Nicole picks up her first personal. Now an inbounds pass comes into Martinez. She goes right back down to the corner left side. Three-point shot in and out, no good. Put up by Jensen. Offensive rebound, no good. And it's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs. That rebound attempt. Foul's going to be on Nicole. So quickly, Nicole Brown has picked up her second foul. She's only been in this ball game. The ball game's only 37 seconds long. First free throw, no good. By, I believe, Jensen, for Vermillion. So Nicole Brown checks out. And Kenna Nybert quickly in here. So Madison's starting center on the bench with 2 fouls. Barely a half minute into the game. Second free throw is good. And Vermillion's on the board with their first point. It's 2-1 here. Madison Bulldogs with the basketball. Jessie Giles runs the point for Madison as she brings it up into the front court, banging her way into the right side, guarded closely by Bai. Hands it off to Nybert. Nybert holds with it between the circles. Hounded now by Melstad. She picks up her dribble and finds Jessie again. Now with just 13 seconds. Jessie drives, hands off Theopolis. Theopolis runs into Jessie. Gives it away for Gary. She makes a nice move, drives inside, and the floater is good. Not the most efficient possession for Madison. It took them a long time to do anything offensively there, but Maddie made a nice move when she got the basketball and got the 2. And Madison has a 3-point lead, 4-1. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Vermillion, as they were trying to pass it over on the left side. So a turnover on the Vermillion Tanagers. Their first turnover of the ball game. And quickly a timeout taken by Coach John Brooks and Vermillion. But we're just barely into this one. We'll keep it right here. 6:41 to go first quarter, a 4-1 Madison lead, and a lot has happened in just this first minute and a half of our ball game. Got underway quickly here, and the Vermillion Tanagers. Madison got the basketball first, went down and scored after being fouled. It was Olivia Rood made the free throws. Madison went down on the other end, and on the first Vermillion possession, Nicole Brown committed 2 fouls. So she's on the bench, having played approximately 37 seconds of this first quarter. We likely won't see her again until maybe the second quarter. And now Vermillion takes a timeout, trailing 4-1. following a turnover. Madison has the basketball. Kenan Nybert with it. Needs to get the inbounds here. And lobs it up. A little high, but found Theophilus eventually. And Anna brings it up into the front court. Left side for Nybert now. The Bulldogs will set their offense in motion. Over to Anna Theophilus. Cutting through the paint is Nybert, but took a little while to corral the ball. She finds Gary on the opposite side of the key. Shot no good. And the rebound pulled in by Melstead here for Vermillion. She outlets Martinez. And she brings it up into the front court. Now back to Melstead. Melstead a pump fake and a three. Tried to spin inside, and she walked with it. Anna Theophilus kind of pulled the chair out a little bit from underneath her. And forces the turnover. Melstead checks out, and Casey Herbster is in now for Vermillion. So you've got Bai, Plitzowite, Jensen, Martinez, and Herbster in. Madison needs to break the press here. Theophilus, a couple of pump fakes in the pass. Gave it away to Nybert, then got it back. Then lobs it up. Dangerous pass, but Gary found it. They go down low looking for Giles. Off her hands and out of bounds. Madison turnover. Madison gets so aggressive when trying to beat the press. I think they probably turn it over half the time when it's there to get across the timeline. So it's that balance between wanting to score and wanting to just not turn it over. Martinez between the circles. Passes left side. Poked away by Rude. It'll go out of bounds and stay. Good read, though, by Olivia. Nearly forced what would have been a breakaway layup there. Inbounds pass comes into Lexi Plitzowite. Give it up quickly now out top of the key for Jensen. Jensen goes right side into the hands of Herbster. Round of screen, Martinez. Give and go right back to Herbster. Then outside for a three from Bai in the wing. Right side, it's good. Bai with the three. Full court pressure again here by Vermillion. Madison breaks it. Giles drives in for the block. Puts the shot up from 10 feet. Way off the mark. No good. Rebound tipped around. Rude's got it. Olivia puts it up and connects. 4 in the ball game for Olivia Rude. And Madison has a 2-point lead here at 6-4. Martinez in the corner. Kicks it outside. Pump fake on the shot. Jived inside Jensen. Lost a handle on the basketball. It's loose. And we're going to have a loose ball foul. Vermillion. So it'll be Madison basketball. Madison ball following the foul on Jensen, and that's her second foul. So she's got 2. And looks like she's checking out. Ball game over on Jammin' Country. Big boys matchup. Del Rapids and Sioux Falls Christian. Looks like Del's got the early lead in that ball game. Long pass ahead. Maddie Gary was trying to beat the press, and she threw it away. Again, an instance of Madison. They had the ball right at half court. All they had to do was cross it, run the offense. Tried to make an aggressive pass and threw it away. Vermillion basketball following the second Madison Bulldog turnover. Martinez passes left side for Bai. Bai out beyond the arc. Back to Martinez now. Bounce pass goes into the middle. Driving inside is Melstead. Lost the handle on it. It was knocked out of her hands by, I believe, Nybert. She came on the double team there. And it's Vermillion basketball. Inbounds comes from Plitzowite. They go right back in. Now outside Melstead. Melstead steps back. Giles right with her. Martinez on the wing. And Vermillion will reset with 12 on the shot clock. Right side, it goes into the hands of Saunders now. Pardon me, that was a Plitzowite. Now back out left side. Top of the key, ball knocked away by Giles. Fight for it, and it's going to be, they're going to call over and back on Vermillion. So Madison forces the third Tanager turnover. And we'll get the basketball here. Leading by 2. Almost halfway through this first quarter. Nybert inbounds, finds Olivia. Backdoor cut, nice look. Giles down low, puts to the shot too strong. Gary a fight for the rebound, got it, and wisely dribbles it out. Finds Theophilus, she steps to her right, and try to pass away. Ball knocked away. Anna stays with it, finds Kenna Nybert now near the half-court line. Kenna dribbles out of it, and a blocking foul finally called on Lexi Plitzowite. And that's her first personal foul. Plitzowite, a 5'6" freshman starter here for Vermillion. Younger sister of AJ, of course, who's a standout on the boys' team for many years. Bulldog basketball, shot clock reset there on that foul. Good news for Madison. Theophilus with the basketball. Vermillion going man-to-man. Passes left side into the hands of Jessie Giles. She's missed a couple of times from down low. Giles picks up her dribble and finds Nybert way out near the Tanager circle to center court. Bulldogs go inside. Nice look from Theophilus to Olivia Rude, and she puts it in, and Olivia's got 6. And then a turnover by Vermillion trying to make the inbounds. Giles was there and forced a little mistake by Herbster as she stepped across the line. Madison basketball, they lead it by 4. 8-4 here in this first quarter. Theophilus to trigger the inbounds. Collision inside. She throws it out. Nybert open for a 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. Rude follows the shot. Put up is in. Olivia Rude's got 8. One of her big quarters brewing here. When Olivia goes off, boy, she can really go off for a lot of points. Drive inside by Vermillion. They try to drive and by. Cut off by Giles. Travels with the basketball. Madison forcing 5 turnovers here in this first quarter by Vermillion. Now can they break the press? Giles dribbles it up. Passes to the middle of the court for Olivia. Back behind her to Nybert now. And they'll just walk it across the timeline and settle into the half-court offense. Nybert goes left side. Little horn set here by Madison. Been wanting to see this all season, and here's the offense. Right side, it goes into Nybert. Nybert back top of the key. They're running Giles on the baseline. Theophilus dribbles to the elbow, passes away for Rude. Rude trying to go back out for Nybert, and the ball's going to be taken away by Melstead. Melstead doesn't have numbers, doesn't care. Drives inside, rejected a shot. She passed to Herbster, and Theophilus is there to swat it away. Long pass ahead, finds Giles across the timeline. And Madison can settle back in. Madison a turnover, but then blocked by Theophilus on the other side. Gives Madison the ball back here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Madison leading by 6. Into Anna in the corner on the right side. Giles runs around a double screen. Anna steps to the elbow, kicks off behind her to Nybert. Giles comes top of the key. Staying right with her is By. Giles looking to drive inside. They're going to get a blocking foul. As that should be on Emily By, and that would be her first personal. And that is the team's 4th here on the Vermillion Tanagers. By checks out. She'll be replaced by Lexi Saunders now. Madison basketball. Giles will trigger the inbounds here. Throws it off another player's back into the corner. Lobs it up from 15 feet in and out. No good. And the rebound to Vermillion. Oh, well executed by Jesse that time. Just couldn't get the shot to drop. Into Plitzowite's hands, top of the key, guarded by Nybert. She drives in, leaves the ball off inside to Melstead. Rejected again by Anna Theophilus. Picked up by Giles. Giles slows up, steps back, looks into the corner for Rude. Rude waits, finds Jesse again. She'll dribble out now and reset at the top of the key. Right side for Nybert. Rude flashes at the elbow. They get her the basketball. She's looking to drive in from the left side. Stops, passes out Gary. Good. And the rebound to Martinez. For Vermillion. Throws it ahead for Melstead. Melstead slows it up. She came to the wing. Right side for Plitzowite. Looked at that 3. Drives around Nybert into the paint. And got fouled as she made her move. As was that Gary coming over. Foul's going to be on the Bulldogs on Anna Theophilus. That's her first. Gary checks out and Stewart into the ball game here for Madison. Bulldogs lead it by 6 first quarter against the number 2 team in the state, the Vermillion Tanagers. Hand off to Saunders. Left side, Melstead down to the corner. This is Plitzowite. Eyes up a corner 3. Can't get the roll. Offensive rebound put up by Martinez once. No, twice. Yes. Martinez gets it the drop. She got great position inside and just stayed with it. And the lead is down to 4 now for the Bulldogs. Into the corner right side, Stewart. She'll fire up the 3. It's no good. And the rebound to Herbster for Vermillion. To Martinez. Into the corner, right side. This is Saunders with the basketball. Entry pass denied by Rude, saved by Giles. She throws it out. It's going to be picked up by Plitzowite and a travel. Plitzowite was trying to lean into the Bulldogs that time, and Rude just backed away. Plitzowite fell over, and a turnover on Vermillion. That's their 6th. Plitzowite checks out for the Tanagers. As coming in was Rachel Brady now. Vermillion goes deep, 10-11 in the past. They've already gone deep into the bench here. Stewart on the left wing with the basketball for Madison. Top of the key for Anna Theophilus. She'll take the 3. Ooh, that's way off the mark, short. And the rebound pulled in by Vermillion. Pass ahead on the near side to Martinez. Lost a handle on the basketball. Is loose on the floor. Theophilus forces a jump. It's going to stay right here with Vermillion. Under a minute to go first quarter. A 10-6 Madison Bulldog lead. Saunders will inbound on the baseline. Saunders fires it inside. Melstead with a little scoop shot in traffic is good. And the lead down to 2 now for the Madison Bulldogs. Nearly thrown away on the entry pass, but Giles corrals. And Jesse will come across the timeline here. Waits for a screen from Rude. Nope, she's calling for everybody out. Bulldogs got away with a carry right there. Giles in traffic. Now they're going to get a blocking foul on Vermillion. It's going to go on Melstead, and that'll be her first personal, team's 5th. And there's now 37 on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock as we wind down the first quarter. Inbounds into the corner for Jesse. Giles rifles a pass over to Stewart, fading away from the block off the back of the iron. It's no good. The rebound still loose. It'll be picked up by Rude for Madison. Bounces it to Nybert. Nybert open in the corner. She'll take the three and knock it down. Oh, foot on the line. They say a 2 for Kenna Nybert. Full court pressure by Madison. Vermillion needs to get it in. Finds Melstead now with 15 seconds. Madison backs off. Here comes Martinez. Stewart on her. She comes across the timeline with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Around a screen. Drives to the elbow. In traffic. Scoop shot. Window. No good. Giles rebounds with 3 seconds. And Giles will not get a shot up. She just dribbles out of traffic, and the first quarter comes to an end. Madison with the 4-point lead, 12-8 after the first quarter. We're back with more in 1 minute here. This is Bulldog basketball on AM 1390 KJAM.
Downtown Madison wishes the Madison Bulldogs good luck in their game. At Stadium Sports Grill, enjoy 50-cent wing Wednesdays and both traditional and boneless wings in several flavors from 5 to 10 p.m. Plus, they have 18 flat-screen TVs, full tables, and a full menu of great food and your favorite cold beverage on tap. Stadium Sports Grill also has a breakfast menu on the weekends from 11 to 2. Stadium Sports Grill is a proud supporter of the Madison Athletics and wishes the best of luck in the Bulldogs game.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
Back here on AM 1390 and online at AmazingMadison.com, I'm Matt Gross from the Helena broadcast booth. Helena of Madison, the grower's choice in the area. Lead the Vermillion Tanagers 12-8 as we start the second quarter of play. Madison with the basketball. Nybert, Rude, Theophilus, Brown back on the floor for Madison. Madison goes right to Rude. She drives in right block, and the shot no good, but a foul will send Olivia Rude back to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot a pair. Olivia had 8 points in the first quarter. That foul, by the way, is on Jensen, and that is her third. That comes early in the second. Rude, free throw up and good. Well, maybe Olivia and the rest of the Bulldogs worked on the free throw shooting in the time they had over the Christmas break. Free throw shooting has been a struggle for Madison this season, although it was very good against Belle-Fourche. 9 of 11 there. Second one is up here, and Olivia Rude now 4 of 4 from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Brought to you by Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance of Madison. No account too big or too small. We like them all. Vermillion with the basketball. By goes into the corner on the right side. Jensen in there with 3 fouls. Tries to drive. Kicks back out behind her. Bobbled by Melstead. She stays with it around the screen. Fires up the 3 and knocks it down. Hallie Melstead with the 3. And the lead for Madison is down to 3. 14-11. Long pass by Brown ahead to Rude. Rude thought about the shot. Pulls it out instead. Nybert beyond the arc. Left side for Rude. She'll take the open 3. Can't answer. Rebound loose but picked up by Plitzowite for Vermillion in a double dribble on the freshman. And that'll be the 7th Vermillion Tanager turnover. Martinez in. Jensen now. I think they just realized, oh, she's got 3 fouls. Let's get her out of there. Martinez comes back in. 7:22 to go in this second quarter. 3-point Madison lead, 14-11. Inbounds pass comes right to Rude. She'll fire up the shot, no good. Brown got the rebound, put back no, and the rebound this time to Vermillion. And Plitzowite puts her head down and runs it across the timeline. Into the corner on the right side for By. By goes inside. Plitzowite posted up on Nybert, puts up the shot, no good. Loose ball, and the rebound poked away by Herbster and Vermillion. Right side for By. Giles on her. Bounce pass goes inside for Melstead. Brown got a piece of that shot, and Rude comes away with the rebound. Rude outlets to Kenna Nybert. He comes into the front court here for Madison. Picks up her dribble. Left side for Anna Theophilus. Thought about that 3. Dribbles just inside the arc. Outside for Olivia. Pump fakes. Kicks it back off behind her to Jesse now. Brown posting up at the free throw line. Bulldogs skip it left side for Rude. Now into the corner for Anna again. Nybert fakes on the 3, drives out, kicks it for Rude. Rude will drive in from 15 feet. Hand off behind her to Giles with 10 on the shot clock. Giles spins on the defender, finds Olivia, goes inside for Nicole. Nicole turns left shoulder, fadeaway shot short. Rebound Nybert, that was Theophilus, gets it out to Rude, and she'll wait. Bulldogs can reset after using that entire shot clock. Here's Nybert for a three. Back of the iron, it's no good. Rebound Martinez for Vermillion. Madison got a couple of decent looks at it, just came up empty there. Melstead over to Plitzowite, into the hands of By now. Holding with it on the wing. Top of the key for Melstead again. They've got Anna on her. Run around the screen. They go to Martinez. Right side for By. Flashing into the paint now is Herbster. Herbster get the shot inside. Shot no good, but a foul. And it'll be 2 shots for Herbster from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Casey Herbster, a 6-foot junior center for Vermillion. Foul on Madison was on Olivia Rue. That is her first personal and the team's 4th. And the first from the GSN Insurance free throw line for Herbster is up and good. Fans, a reminder to turn to the expert team at Avera Orthopedics, where orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. You can learn more at avera.org/orthopedics. Second free throw, Herbster is up. This one rattles in as well. She's 2 of 2 from the line, and the Bulldogs want a timeout. 5:50 to go here in this second quarter. 14-13, Madison Bulldogs with the lead and the basketball when we come back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Complex system of bones, joints, ligaments, and tendons choreographs your body's movement through every step, every jump, and every throw. Where you get care for your body matters. Turn to the experienced team at Avera Orthopedics, where technology and orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Well, it's been a 5-2 run for Vermillion to open up the second quarter. They've cut the Madison lead down to 1. Here in Vermillion from the Helena broadcast booth, I'm Mac Rose. Madison basketball, they throw it away on the inbounds pass. Tried to go deep down the court to Nybert. Melstead will fire a 3 and give Vermillion back the lead. Melstead second from downtown. It's a 2-point Vermillion lead now, 16-14 as Giles walks it up one-on-one. Now passes ahead for Theophilus. She drives into the block. Picks up her dribble on the left side. Finds Jesse again beyond the arc. Around a Brown screen. She goes right back in the give and go. Beautiful pick and roll, inside to Nicole, and Nicole puts it in. That pick and roll for Madison, so effective. Not often used, but extremely effective when it's run by Giles and Brown. Out for Plitzowite. She drives in. Kicks it back outside into the hands of Herbster again. Herbster a dribble in. Throws it back out. Melstead into the right side for By. By waits, finds Plitzowite. Now left side, her and for Melstead wants another 3, knocks it down. Haley Melstead with 3 from beyond the arc. Here in the second quarter, 3 of 3 from downtown. It's a 3-point lead for Vermillion, 19-16. Corner for Maddie Gary. Gary goes with the give and go back inside, knocked it out of bounds. Was trying to find Anna, and it's swatted away. Stays with the Bulldogs here. 21 on the shot clock. Stewart going to come back in for Madison here to replace Kenan Ibert. And Theophilus will trigger the inbounds for the Madison Bulldogs. Lobs a nice look inside. Stewart, great cut. Everybody was focused on Brown on the right side of the block. Stewart cut to the left side and was wide open for the 2. 1 point Vermillion lead, 19-18. Got to keep an eye. And an offensive foul going to be called on, I believe, Herbster. On the screen, yep. No, that was By, pardon me. Emily By picks up her second. Rude back in, Gary out here for the Bulldogs. 4:28 to go in the second quarter. Madison with the basketball. Following that foul. Giles to inbound, looking for somebody, finds Olivia Rude. And Rude will wait. Take a couple dribbles. Ooh, dangerous pass to the middle, looking for Brown. Brown threw it away, looking for a cutting Stewart. And the turnover on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have 4 turnovers. They have all come against the press. 1 point Vermillion lead here. As By brings it up. Madison has made a switch defensively. Well, initially it looked that way. They've switched back off to put Jesse on By. And we're going to get a travel call on Vermillion. Martinez at the top of the key. That is the 9th Vermillion Tanagers turnover here. Their lead at 1, 19-18. Bulldogs inbound after the turnover. As Theophilus found Rude, and then right back to Anna. Now to Rude on the wing on the right side. Brown flashes through the paint. She's got it. Turns through the double team and scores on the right block. 4 in the quarter for Nicole Brown. And it's a 20-19 lead for the Madison Bulldogs as Martinez swings it over right side for Saunders. Saunders inside. Nice look. Martinez in the backdoor cut. Shot no good, though, on the reverse layup. Giles throws it ahead, finds a streaking Anna Theophilus with the lay-in with the left hand. And the Bulldogs have run the lead back to 3 now. Melstead on the other side. Tried to run. Bulldogs got back quickly. Over to the right side into the hands of Saunders again. Finds a cutting Melstead. Melstead drives through traffic and scores. Hallie Melstead with 11 points in this second quarter for Vermillion, and it's a 1-point Madison lead, 22-21. Giles goes behind the back on by, steps back. Wall open for 3. She'll take it, can't make it. Rebound tipped around and controlled in the corner by Herbster for Vermillion. Martinez brings it up into the front court. Top of the key, Melstead. Stewart-Wald on her. She drives, gives away Martinez. Martinez steps into the paint, kicks the ball away. Into the hands of Herbster. Back behind her, Martinez for a 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rude secures the rebound for Madison. Finds her guard in Jesse Giles, and she brings it up into the front court here for the Bulldogs. Clinging to a 1-point lead. Giles drives left side. Layup rolls around and drops in. And the first 2 of the ball game for Jesse Giles come on that left-handed drive with 2:25 to go here in the second quarter. 24-21. Madison Bulldogs. Martinez goes right side into the hands of Herbster. Down low, nice look in the block. They found Melstead. Who else? 13 in the quarter for Melstead. And it's a 1-point Madison lead again with 2:10 to go second quarter. Theophilus, top of the key for Olivia. Steps to the elbow, jump step inside. The hook shot is up. Wave it off, they say travel. 2:01 to go here in the second quarter, pardon me. As a couple of subs come in, Rachel Brady back in for Vermillion. Plitzowite, who had been out, comes back in as well. 24-23, Madison leading the undefeated Vermillion Tanagers here in this second quarter. Got to find a way to contain Melstead, though. She gets the handoff, has Stewart-Wald on her, crosses over, drives in from the left side, kicks it into the corner into the hands of Brady. She drives, picks up her dribble, finds Melstead again, trying to spin her way into the paint, kicks it out instead. Now into the hands of Saunders. Herbster. Herbster behind her. Melstead a 3. Buries it. Her 4th from downtown and a timeout, Madison. 1:33 to go here in the second quarter. It's the Vermillion Tanagers 26, the Madison Bulldogs 24. We're back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
.132 to play here in the second quarter, which we might have to rename the Melstead quarter. Yesterday saw Aaron Fegan go for 17 in a quarter for the Madison Bulldogs. Hallie Melstead has gone for 16 here in the second quarter tonight. Still has 1:32 to go, by the way. Madison takes the timeout, and they'll be their basketball. Facing full court pressure here. Stewart-Wald, Theophilus, Rude, Gary, and Giles on the floor here for the Madison Bulldogs. Trying to break the Vermillion press. Theophilus picks up her dribble, trap, finds Giles. Giles coming in hard on the right side, steps into a defender, charge. Giles with the turnover. And it goes back to Vermillion. They lead it by 2, 26-24. First foul on Jesse. That's the 5th on the Madison Bulldogs as a team here. Plitzowite brings it up. To the right side, they lob it in, looking to go inside. Nice find. Herbster down low. Couldn't hit from point blank. Rude got the rebound and got fouled. And it's going to be a 1-and-1 on the other end for Olivia Rude. Foul down low, going to be on Herbster. And that'll be her first personal foul, and the team's 8th here in this first half. Bulldog halftime show coming up. We'll run down the stats of this one. Some other games going on, including a big matchup over on Jammin' Country between Sioux Falls Christian and Del Rapids. Paul's got that game for you. Free throw up and good for Olivia Rude. She hits the front end. She is 5 of 5 now from the GSN Insurance free throw line. Second for Olivia on its way. Rattles out no good. And the rebound to Saunders here. Outlets to Plitzwhite. She wants to run into the front court. Plitzwhite steps into the paint. Kicks it out for a jump shot from Brady. No good. Rebound Gary. And another foul by Herbster. Looking for the rebound. And it's going to be a 1-on-1 on the other side for Maddie Gary. Gary 2 points in the first quarter. And now steps to the GSN Insurance free throw line for the first time. Substitution Martinez coming back in for Vermillion, taking the place of Herbster, who checks out with 2 fouls. Nybert coming in for the Bulldogs. She'll replace Brianna Stewart. Gary to the free throw line, trying to tie it here on the front end of the bonus, and does. Bulldogs have been able to hang with Vermillion in this quarter despite the onslaught of offense from Melstead. Second Gary free throw is up, and it gives the Bulldogs back a 1-point lead. Bulldogs step back in the defense as Martinez and Plitzwhite bring it up into the front court. Now into the hands of Saunders. Back to Plitzwhite right side. Melstead trying to post up on Theophilus. They'll get Anna for a reach-in foul. That's not the worst thing. That's the second on Anna, but Madison had a foul to give with 50 seconds to go here. She was going to catch the ball in good position down low, make her try again. Inbounds comes to Saunders on the right side, goes into the corner for Plitzwhite. Plitzwhite goes back to Saunders, top of the key, left side Martinez. Martinez drives through the defense and with the right hand connects. 4 in the game for Madison Martinez, back to a 1-point lead for Vermillion. 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Giles pulls up deep 3, in and out, no good. Rude has the rebound, puts up the shot, and got fouled by Melstead, I believe. Again, another offensive rebound for Olivia Rude and a chance to convert. Again, from the GSN Insurance free throw line, where she has hit on 5 of 6. Foul was not on Melstead. Pardon me, they caught Rachel Brady with it. Free throw by Rude is in. Ties us up again here at 28 with 27 seconds to go in our second quarter. Rude, second free throw. Short off the front of the iron, no good. And the rebound to Brady for Vermillion. Shot clock is off for the Tanagers. They can hold for the last one if they want. Plitzwhite guarded by Gary. Hands off to Martinez with 13 seconds, and then gets it into the hands of Melstead. Oh, she gave it up. Right side, Martinez. Theophilus sticking on Melstead as Martinez brings it over that way. Nice backdoor cut. She lost a handle on it. Anna picks it up with 2 seconds. And that's how the first half will come to an end. We're tied at halftime. It's Madison 28. The Vermillion Tanagers 28. We'll be back. It's your Bulldog halftime show coming up in 3 minutes. This is Bulldog basketball on AM 1390, KJAM, and AmazingMadison.com.
So, you got it, right? That dreaded high-interest credit card bill with all those holiday expenses finally showed up. Save yourself the stress and some serious cash. Transfer that credit card balance to a Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa today and take advantage of local servicing and rates as low as 3.9% APR. Offer good through the end of February. Rates are subject to change following a 12-month introductory period. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC. Some of our favorite people are animals. We think they deserve the best. We give them all the care they need. You might even say we fix your pets. The love animals cherish, tender, loving animal care. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC.
Harlan Consumer Power District would like to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or are in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Carter Williams Insurance in Madison would like to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck in this game and the best of luck to all student athletes at Madison High School. Project your tomorrow. Trust Carter Williams Insurance with all your insurance needs. Carter Williams Insurance is a proud supporter of the Madison community and the Madison Bulldogs. Carter Williams Insurance, your #1 Bulldog fan.
The latest technology in breast cancer screening is available close to home at Madison Regional Health System. Our new 3D mammogram provides you one of the most effective tools in the early detection of breast cancer at a lower dose of radiation than many other 3D mammograms. If you are a woman 40 and older, it is recommended that you receive a mammogram every year. Early detection saves lives, so schedule your 3D mammogram with Madison Regional Health System. Call us at 605-256-6551.
Stands, men's and women's apparel.
It may be cold outside, but the sales are heating up inside Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel in downtown Madison. Sale items are 30 to 50% off. When you buy 3 sale items, receive the 4th sale item free. That's right, when you purchase 3 sale items, you receive the 4th sale item free. Warm up inside Stan's Men's and Women's Apparel in downtown Madison during their January special sale going on right now. Shop Stan's in downtown Madison where service comes first.
Welcome back to the Helena broadcast booth. Helena, Madison, people, products, knowledge. Your score here at halftime. It's the Madison Bulldogs 28 and the number 2 Vermillion Tanagers 28. Bulldogs led through most of the first quarter of this one. Have led by as many as 6 in this ball game, and in fact led by 4 after one quarter, 12-8. Vermillion came out with a nice run to open up the second quarter. We went back and forth all through the second quarter, thanks mostly to the play of Hallie Melstead. Melstead with 18 points in the first half, 16 in that second quarter. Had a little firepower of their own. Olivia Rude, who had 12 points in the first half to keep the Madison Bulldogs in it when Melstead started going off. But still, they put up 20 points in that second quarter. Again, most of that coming from Melstead, and most of it was downtown. She hit on 4 threes, and Emily Bai hit a 3 in that second quarter as well. Bulldogs have not had one from downtown, but they have been very effective from the GSN Insurance free throw line, hitting 8 of 10 in the first half. Bulldogs, Nicole Brown got in foul trouble early. Nicole went down, missed the entire first quarter, basically. She played about 30-some seconds of the first quarter before she picked up 2 fouls. Then went to the bench, but came back, played most of the second quarter, and played without fouling. She finishes with 2 fouls. She and Anna Theophilus each with 2. Casey Jensen's got 3 fouls for Vermillion. Herbster with 2, and Melstead with 2 for the Tanagers. Taking a look at the other scoring here, as we said, Olivia Rude with 12. 4 for Maddie Gary, Anna Theophilus, Jesse Giles, Kenan Ibert, and Brianna Stewart, each with 2 for the Bulldogs. For Vermillion, outside of Melstead's 18, it's 4 for Madison Martinez, 3 for Emily Bai, 2 for Casey Herbster, and 1 for Casey Jensen. Vermillion again undefeated on the season. Madison trying to pick up their 3rd win of the year. Bulldogs haven't won since the Entringer Classic when they played DeSmit. Suffered the back-to-back losses in Rapid City over the Christmas break with the loss to St. Thomas More, and then the heartbreaking double overtime loss to Belle Fourche. Bulldogs have played an incredibly tough schedule. Belle Fourche and St. Thomas More ranked. They're playing Vermillion here, ranked. The DeSmit team that they beat in the Entringer, ranked in Class B. It's been a very tough start here for Madison in terms of schedule, and it won't get any easier. Friday, they take on a very good Flandreau team. And then they turn around on Saturday, immediately take on a great Ethan team in Class B. That's always one of the premier girls programs in Class B. So this road's not going to get any tougher. You just got to start finding a way to win these games. The Bulldogs and Vermillion tied at 28 here at halftime. As we wrap up our Bulldog halftime show, we're going to take another 3-minute timeout. When we come back, start of the third quarter here in Vermillion. Back in 3 minutes on KJAM.
Think about all the things that go into a home: work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
Stadium Sports Grill in downtown Madison wishes the Madison Bulldogs good luck in their game. At Stadium Sports Grill, enjoy 50-cent wing Wednesdays and both traditional and boneless wings in several flavors from 5 to 10 p.m. Plus, they have 18 flat-screen TVs, full tables, and a full menu of great food and your favorite cold beverage on tap. Stadium Sports Grill also has a breakfast menu on the weekends from 11 to 2. Stadium Sports Grill is a proud supporter of the Madison Athletics and wishes the best of luck in the Bulldogs game.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
A complex system of bones, joints, ligaments, and tendons choreographs your body's movement through every step, every jump, and every throw. Where you get care for your body matters. Turn to the experienced team at Avera Orthopedics, where technology and orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
So, you got it, right? That dreaded high-interest credit card bill with all those holiday expenses finally showed up. Save yourself the stress and some serious cash. Transfer that credit card balance to a Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa today and take advantage of local servicing and rates as low as 3.9% APR. Offer good through the end of February. Rates are subject to change following a 12-month introductory period. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details.
Welcome back here. Start of the third quarter. Madison and Vermillion tied at 28. Theopolis, Gary, Rude, Brown, and Giles back on the floor for Madison. It's by Melstead, Jensen, Blitzwhite, and Martinez for Vermillion. Bulldogs have the basketball as Anna Theopolis runs the point for Madison, guarded closely by Blitzwhite. Finds Brown at the free throw line. Waiting patiently, goes over to Gary. Gary stripped by Melstead. Ball still loose. Melstead picks it up after forcing the turnover and outlets to By. And By will slow up as she comes across the timeline. Flips it back to Blitzwhite at the top of the key. Bulldogs had 6 turnovers in the first half. Start the third quarter with 1, however. Left side, Jensen with the basketball in there with 3 fouls. Goes around a hard screen by Martinez. Drives in right side, and with the right hand, she throws it off the glass and connects. And the first lead of the second half is taken by Vermillion. Bulldogs trying to answer with a Theopolis shot, no good. Gary with a rebound. Putback is up and in for Maddie Gary. And we're tied at 30 here early in this third quarter. Blitzwhite Right side into the hands of Bai. Bai finds Martinez. Looking to find Melstead here. They've got Anna Theopolis now guarding Melstead. Great. She just left her. Drives inside. And a blocking foul as they found Melstead. Anna went for a fake. Melstead cut to the basket. Was wide open. And then Gary commits the foul. First on Maddie and the first on the Bulldogs here in this half. And that'll send Haley Melstead to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot a pair. Her first trip there today. Free throw is good. Melstead with 19 points in this ball game. Again, she had 18 of the 28 for Vermillion at halftime. Second free throw is in as well. So an even 20 now in the ball game for Melstead. And the lead is back to 2 for Vermillion, 32-30. Giles goes to Rude. Now left side into the hands of Gary. Brown flashes to the paint. They find her. Lost the handle, though, as she made a dribble. Picks up the loose ball. Nope, couldn't corral it. It's going to be picked up by Melstead. Bulldogs with the turnover. Drive inside. Kick out for Bai in the corner. She gives up Martinez. She'll fire the three. Almost banks it in. Rebound Theopolis for Madison. Anna brings it up herself. Stops at the top of the key. Flips it away for Rude. Eyes the three. And she got it. Olivia Rude from downtown. She's got 15 now in the ball game, and it gives Madison back the 1-point lead, 33-32. Jensen, a fake and a drive. Kicks outside Martinez. Martinez steps to the elbow. Flips the pass left side to Bai. Bai will dribble into the paint. Kicks it outside. 3-point shot. Jensen, good. Casey Jensen answers with a three. Vermillion continuing to rein him in from downtown as Giles goes behind the back, comes into the front court. Giles out for Rude. Rude looks at that three again for the wing. This time passes on it. Down low, ball goes to Gary. Gary from 10 foot. So the shot is short, I should say. For Vermillion. Drives, gets into the corner. Bai wants a three. She can't find the range, and Rude with the rebound for Madison. Rude closing in on a double-double there with her 7th rebound. Skips a pass through traffic into Theopolis. Fires up the jump shot from 15, and Anna knocks it down. She's got 4 in the ball game. We're tied again. 5. Ball game over on Jammin' Country 103. Sioux Falls Christian really pulling away from Del Rapids now. 64-26. Over on Jammin' Country. Top of the key, 3-point shot. Puts wide is short. Melstead there for the rebound. Put back no, and Rude with the board for Madison. Ahead to Jesse as Giles brings it up into the front court. Jesse pops the three, knocks it down. Giles, her first from downtown. She's got 5. And it's a 3-point Madison lead, 38-35 here in the third quarter. Jensen, left side for Bai. Bai back to Melstead. Melstead spins on Anna, kicks it out to Bai for a three from the wing. No good. And Theopolis with the rebound for the Madison Bulldogs. Runs it up into the front court. Dribbles to the left side, finds Rude into the corner. Rude drives into the paint, throws it out for Gary. Jump shot from about 16 feet is no good. And the rebound of Jensen. Brown gets away before she commits the foul. Jensen drives, leaves a bounce pass, finds Martinez somehow. Now outside Plitzwhite. She drives inside, puts it up with the right hand shot, no good. Rude a battle for the rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Olivia. And we'll stay here with the Vermillion Tanagers. And a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. 4:14 to go, third quarter. Madison 38, the Tanagers 35. Back after a 30-second timeout here on KJAM.
Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC. Some of our favorite people are animals. We think they deserve the best. We give them all the care they need. You might even say we fix your pets. The love animals cherish, tender, loving animal care. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, TLAC.
Back here in Vermillion from the Helena broadcast booth, I'm Matt Gross. The Madison Bulldogs lead the Vermillion Tanagers 38-35 with 4:14 to play in the third quarter. Vermillion will inbound the basketball. Melstead from the baseline, lobs it up Martinez. Melstead fights through a double screen, fires up a three, knocks it down again. That is her 5th now from downtown. She's got 23 in this ball game. Giles trips as she comes across the timeline, but the Bulldogs maintain it. Goes inside for Brown. Brown turns it around a little bit strong from the right block. No good. And Martinez corrals the rebound here for the Tanagers. Season opening, drives inside, knocked out of bounds by Rude. and stays with Vermillion. We're tied at 38 here. Both teams have put up 10 points halfway through this third quarter. Blitz White to trigger the inbounds. Lobs up high, Melstead. Melstead drives through the paint. Lob down low. Shot blocked by Brown, but there's a foul going to be on. They're going to get a foul. I think it might be on Rude on the body. Brown came in as help defense from behind and swatted the ball. Are they going to get Nicole? Oh, boy. Free throw coming for Herbster. 2 here for the GSN Insurance free throw line to try to break the tie. She can't on the first. That foul was on Nicole. It's her third, and the Bulldogs are going to let her ride here. .345 to go third quarter, tied at 38. Herbster one more chance to break that from the GSN Insurance free throw line. And the free throw is in. A 1-point Vermillion lead. And full court pressure now on the inbounds. Madison gets it into Gary. She will wait and now cross the timeline herself. Into the front court, finds Theopolis, off for Giles. Giles sees an opening, drives in left side, throws it up, no good. Wanted some contact, couldn't get the whistle. Melstead had the rebound, ball's loose. Rude knocked it away. Now to Gary. Gary lobs up, finds Nicole on the right side, off the window, is good for 2. Nicole stayed with it, forced that loose ball that time, and got it back to the Madison Bulldogs, who retake a 1-point lead, 40-39 in this back-and-forth contest. Into the corner left side for Bye. Melstead into the paint, and a player knocked down. And we're going to have a foul on, well, the way he signaled was Vermillion, but I think it's got to be on Madison. It is. It's on the Bulldogs. It's on Olivia. That'll be her second, personal team's third. Fighting through that screen, knocked a player to the floor. Martinez will inbounds. Finds Bye. As Vermillion with a fresh shot clock brings it up here. Outside Melstead. Oh, I thought she was going to fire that 3. She drives baseline instead. Puts up the shot in traffic. No good. Might have been Theopolis there again to get a block. The rebound came to Brown. Giles brings it up. Jesse tries, kicks out. Rude wants to try another 3. Back of the iron, no good this time. And the rebound to Melstead for the Tanagers. Theopolis greets her. She comes across the timeline. Passes right side for Saunders. Finds a cutting Bye at the elbow. Back to Saunders beyond the arc on the right side. Melstead trying to fight through the paint. Theopolis stays with her. Handoff to Martinez now. Little give and go. Goes back inside looking for Herbster. Taken away by the Bulldogs and Gary. Gary slows it up here for Madison. Finds Giles. They go high post to Nicole. She's running the point from the free throw line. Almost had it blocked out of her hand. She'll drive in, puts up the shot. Rejected it and controlled by Melstead. It was rejected by Herbster. Melstead, left side, open 3 on the way. No good by Saunders and out of bounds. It'll be Madison basketball. Fans, a reminder, turn to the experienced team at Avera Orthopedics, where orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics. Brown goes to the bench, and Nybert in here for the Madison Bulldogs, still leading by a point. 40-39 in this third quarter as Giles steps back and goes into the corner. Nybert, this is a long 2, shot no good. Rebound, we got a player out of bounds, and it's going to be Madison basketball. Landing Herbster came right down on the basketball and hopefully just got the wind knocked out of her there. Brady's checking in here. She landed full force of her body right down on top of the basketball and hit right in the abdomen there. I'm sure knocked the wind out of her. I'm sure that didn't feel good at all. Hopefully something that she can shake off here. She's trying. And she stands up. I think she's going to have to come to the bench. They're going to just clear her off to the side of the court. I think she's kind of saying, yeah, I'm going to be fine. I just got to find my breath here. Bulldogs are going to get the basketball, though, as she landed out of bounds with it. Giles will trigger the inbounds. Throws it off the back of a Vermillion player and gets it back. She wasn't able to get the 2 up this time. Nybert back to Jesse. Open 3 from the wing. No good off the front of the iron, and the rebound to Jensen for the Tanagers. Still a 40-39 Madison lead as Jensen brings it up into the front court. Drives in left side, left-handed layup. No good, and Rude with the rebound for Madison. Rude, and a blocking foul. And she collided with Jensen, and that's going to be number 4 on Casey Jensen. And just the first foul in the second half on Vermillion comes with 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. Vermillion calls off the press. Giles Lobs it up for Theophilus in the corner. Skips pass over to Nybert. Nybert back out top of the key for Giles. Giles goes inside. Gary puts up the shot. No good. They're going to wave off the shot attempt. Say she was. Oh, no, they're going to say 3 in the key. It's a turnover. A 3-second call on the Bulldogs on Maddie Gary. And Coach Anderson pleading her case inside. And the official shrugs and walks away. Turnover on Madison is their 9th of the ball game. 1:20 to go, third quarter. Martinez with the basketball goes inside. Melstead kicks it out. Shot from Saunders, no good. And Giles fights for and corrals the rebound. Jessie brings it up herself. Throws it ahead, finds Gary underneath the basket. Gary put in is good. Great find by Giles, kind of threading the needle that time. Martinez sees an opening. Brown, or rather Rude, gets there and cuts her off. She picks up her dribble, goes inside for Melstead, dribbles through the paint, kicks into the corner, and out of bounds. Turnover as Rachel Brady couldn't handle it. Bulldogs got a piece of it, tipped it. Brady then tipped it herself, and it went out. Madison leads by 3, 42-39 here with under a minute to go in the third quarter of this ball game. Giles with the basketball for Madison. Right side for Nybert. Skips it to Gary. Gary into the paint. The runner is up. Back of the iron, no good. Tries to follow her shot and gets called for the foul. And on Maddie, that'll be her second, personal team's 4th. With 38 seconds to play here in the third. And the Bulldogs with a 3-point lead. By brings it up, guarded by Giles. She comes into the front court. Martinez inside for Melstead. Puts it up on the right side and connects. Got to the block and scored. Bulldogs can hold for the last shot if they want. Nybert, or pardon me, Theophilus passing to Nybert. Knocked it out of bounds. Stays here with the Madison Bulldogs. 18 seconds to go in the third. Nybert inbounds into Rude for Madison. Rude finds a cutting Gary in the paint, lost it. It was taken away. We're going to have a jump ball. It's going to go the other way to Vermillion. With 13 seconds, Bulldogs didn't want to hold for the last shot. And finally, just kind of forced their own turnover. Giles goes for the steal, doesn't come up with it. Martinez off the inbounds with 9 to shoot. Martinez across the timeline. Martinez drives in left side, still with the basketball. Tiptoes the baseline. Reverse layup is up, no good. Where Giles controls the rebound, and the third quarter ends with Madison clinging to a 1-point lead. It's the Bulldogs 42 and the Tanagers 41. Fourth quarter of this Dakota 12 Conference matchup coming up next in 1 minute. This is Bulldog basketball on KJAM.
Heartland Consumer Power District would like to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or are in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Hunter Williams Insurance in Madison would like to wish the Madison Bulldogs good luck in this game and the best of luck to all student athletes at Madison High School. Project your tomorrow. Trust Hunter Williams Insurance with all your insurance needs. Hunter Williams Insurance is a proud supporter of the Madison community and the Madison Bulldogs. Hunter Williams Insurance, your #1 Bulldog fan.
Back here in Vermillion from the Helena broadcast booth, I'm Mac Rose. The Madison Bulldogs lead Vermillion 42-41 as we are ready to start the fourth quarter. Rude, Theophilus, Nybert, Brown, and Giles on the floor for Madison as the inbounds comes in for the Bulldogs. Anna with the basketball, spins inside traffic and has it taken away, picked off by Plitzwhite. Plitzwhite throws it ahead, layup good by Herbster, and the Tanagers take the lead quickly here by 1 point in the fourth quarter. Giles, double team comes. Goes to the high post for Brown. Rifles a pass way too strong down low. Looking for Theophilus. And for the Bulldogs, it's going to be back-to-back turnovers to open up the fourth quarter. Boy, we've seen a couple of teams do this on Madison, just pick up the defensive intensity a little bit at the start of a quarter and force 3 or 4 turnovers in a row. Belfouche did it to him to start that second overtime in Rapid City. Left side, Martinez. And we've got a foul going the other way. Moving screen on the Tanagers. And this is going to be on Plitzwhite. That's her team second as well. Full court pressure. Bulldogs. Giles picks up her dribble, finds Anna Theophilus, fires it back to Giles. Giles waits, skips a pass across the timeline to Nybert. She goes right back to Giles now. Giles pulls up for a deep 3 and knocks it down. Jesse Giles, her second from outside. And it's a 45-43 lead for the Bulldogs. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter, and what's been a great game. 5 beyond the arc, guarded by Jesse. Theophilus tried to steal it away before it got to Melstead, and she commits the foul. Third on Anna and the fifth on the Bulldogs here in the second half. So just one more to give for the Bulldogs with 6:56 to play in the fourth. Plitzwhite will run the point. Runs it up, turns around behind it to Bai. Finds Martinez top of the key for Melstead now. Fakes in the 3, steps inside. And then finally gives it away. Handoff's going to come around of Bai, nearly taken away. Right side for Plitzwhite with 20 on the shot clock. Good defense inside. They try to go in. They do finally find Herbster down low. She gets it out as Brown was all over her. Martinez drives in. Shot blocked. Oh, no. They'll get a foul on Anna. Maybe swatted through down on her, and Anna gets called for her fourth foul. And that is going to send Martinez to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot a pair. And a chance to tie this game up. 2 shots coming from Martinez. First one is on its way, and no good out the back of the iron. Theophilus out. Gary back in here for the Madison Bulldogs. 45-43 Madison. 6:32 to play in this game. Martinez. Second free throw. Good. Makes it a 1-point game again. And here comes that half-court trap. Bulldogs get it away to Rude. Rude finds Giles again as the Bulldogs beat it. Right side, Nybert skips it over to Rude. Steps back, fakes in the 3. Over to Giles. She'll fire it up from the top of the key. No good. Gary with the rebound. And a jump ball inside is going to go to Vermillion. Tied up with guess who? Melstead for Vermillion. Hallie Melstead is just an outstanding player, this senior for the Vermillion Tanagers. 1-point Madison lead, 45-41. Pull up, boom. I thought Plitzwhite was going to pop that 3. She gave it up. Now gets the handoff back. Now she will take the 3. Brown with a late closeout, maybe forced the miss. It goes out of bounds, Bulldog basketball. Like the way Brown closes out on 3s. Can use her length, so she doesn't really come aggressive. She just keeps that hand as high as she can and kind of tiptoes it up. Doesn't so much try to block the shot in any way. Just get the hand between you and your face in the basket. Now we got a sub coming in here for the Bulldogs. Nybert out. Stewart coming in for Madison before Madison inbounds. Against this press. Little 1-2-2 press here for Vermillion. Giles picks up her dribble, throws it back to Gary. Gary lobs it ahead for Stewart. Goes back to Giles now. Giles comes in from the left side, puts up the shot. Short, Brown, rebound. Putback is in for Nicole. Hasn't been a lot of opportunities for Nicole today, but she's taking advantages and putbacks. She's got 8, and the Bulldogs lead by 3. Right side for Bai in the corner. Outside Martinez, knocked out of bounds by Rude. It'll stay here with the Bulldogs. Or pardon me, with the Tanagers. 5:40 to go, fourth quarter. Martinez to inbound. Finds Plitzwhite on the baseline. Plitzwhite back out top of the key. Martinez swings it around to the hands of Bai. Bai, right side for Plitzwhite again. Melstead wants the basketball. Nope, not going to get it. Crossover, drive inside. Shot no good by Herbster, and the rebound to Brown for Madison. Giles will bring it up here for the Madison Bulldogs. Picks up her dribble with Herbster all over her. Steps through, finds Stewart. Stewart gives it back to Jesse. Wants the quick 3. Got it! Jesse Giles from outside. She's got 9.5, all from downtown. And the lead is up to 6 for the Bulldogs here. 50-44. Plitzwhite out behind her, Martinez. Right side for Bai. Melstead wants it. Calls for the basketball. Top of the key with Stewart on her. Gives it up to Martinez. Comes into the paint. Looking for that. They double team her, front her, and not going to let her get it. Now she goes down on the block. Has it. Dribbles through traffic. Outside Plitzwhite. Plitzwhite gives it back Martinez. Right side for Bai. By coming in, wraps a pass around over to Herbster. Shot is up and good. From 15 feet for Herbster, and a timeout taken by Vermillion. 4:40 to go in this ball game. 50-46 Madison, back in 1 minute on KJAM.
The latest technology in breast cancer screening is available close to home at Madison Regional Health System. Our new 3D mammogram provides you one of the most effective tools in the early detection of breast cancer at a lower dose of radiation than many other 3D mammograms. If you are a woman, 40 and older, it is recommended that you receive a mammogram every year. Early detection saves lives, so schedule your 3D mammogram with Madison Regional Health System. Call us at 605-256-6551.
Stands, men's and women's apparel.
It may be cold outside, but the sales are heating up inside Stan's men's and women's apparel in downtown Madison. Sale items are 30 to 50% off when you buy 3 sale items, receive the 4th sale item free. That's right, when you purchase 3 sale items, you receive the 4th sale item free. Warm up inside Stan's men's and women's apparel in downtown Madison during their January special sale going on right now. Shop Stan's in downtown Madison, where service comes first.
Madison Bulldog basketball following the timeout. The made shot by Herbster. Bulldogs will inbound with full court pressure, and the Bulldogs nearly throw it away, but Rude picks up the ball and gets fouled. Olivia came in to save the day that time. And the Bulldogs maintain the possession here. Foul is on Plitzwhite, her third, team's third here in the second half. Bulldogs haven't shot a free throw in this half after shooting quite a few of them in that first. Pass. Stewart goes inside Nicole. Nicole in traffic got fouled. And it'll be Nicole Brown, just as I say that, stepping to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot a pair. Bulldogs lead by 4. Foul's going to be on Rachel By, I believe. That will be her third foul. Nicole Brown. Free throw is up and good. Bulldogs have been real good from the GSN Insurance free throw line today. Brought to you by Scott Gusso at GSN Insurance of Madison. 51-46 Bulldogs, 52-46 as Brown knocks them both down. That gives her double digits. She's got 10 now in the ball game. Joins Giles and Rude in double figures here. About halfway through the fourth quarter, it's a 6-point Madison lead. Rude nearly steals the inbound. Ball is going to go out of bounds. And it'll be Tanager basketball. Not an inbound, pardon me, but she was just trying to throw a little pass. Was Martinez at the top of the key, and Rude was there to knock it away. Nothing else. Takes a little bit of time off that shot clock. Plitzwhite will bring it up one-on-one here with Gary. Comes into the front court. Finds Jensen now out there with 4 fouls. Off to By. Through her hands, but she got it back. Finds Martinez. Here comes Melstead. Through a double screen. Fires the 3. Top of the key and buries it. Melstead again. They run her off a double screen, and she just knocks it down. Bulldogs trying to beat the press. Brown throws it away. There was really no press. I'm not sure why Madison was being so aggressive. By with it. By finds inside Jensen. Jensen right-hander up, no good. Brown looks for the rebound. Gary picks it up and controls here for Madison. Timeout taken by Coach Anderson in Madison. 3:40 to go, fourth quarter. 52-49 Bulldogs. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one, too. We're back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Think about all the things that go into a home: work, time, and of course money. The last thing a person should worry about is electrical problems with their home. Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service at Bob's Electric in Madison and Canova for all of your new or existing service upgrades, lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans, farm, residential, and commercial service. 24-hour emergency service only at Bob's Electric. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric. Bob's Electric, where friendly, dependable service is an assurance.
Welcome back here to Vermillion. 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Madison with a 3-point lead on the Tanagers, 52-49. It's Bulldog basketball, brought to you in part by Avera Orthopedics, where orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. Learn more today at avera.org/orthopedics. Madison Bulldog basketball following the timeout. Giles, Theophilus, Gary, Brown, and Rude on the floor. It's the starting five here for the Bulldogs. Giles brings it up for Madison into the corner and Theophilus. Finds a cutting Rude. Rude waits, steps back, puts it up off the window. No good. Brown corrals the rebound. Her putback attempt is in. Nicole Brown has 6 in the quarter, and it's 54-49 Madison. Blitzwhite into the front court. Theophilus trying to stick with Melstead. She'll come over, grabbed it briefly, and then gave it right back to Blitzwhite now. Blitzwhite hands off Melstead. Between the circle, handoff to Bye, then back to Blitzwhite again here, running a little clock off. Bulldogs knock the ball away. Theophilus kicked it off the hands of Melstead, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. A turnover on Vermillion. That is their 13th of the ball game. Coach Brooks not happy with it, but it happened right in front of the official there. Bulldogs now need to get the inbound in. Fire up high to Brown. Brown finds Theophilus. Madison can afford to slow, leading by 5, 54-49. Theophilus into the corner for Gary. Gary right back to Anna again. Brown trying to post up down low. Here's Gary. Lobs it inside. Beautiful look for Nicole. Puts up the shot. They're going to wave it off. And they're going to get Nicole for the foul inside. And that'll be number 4 on Nicole Brown. And it gives it back to Vermillion with under 3 to play. 54-49 Bulldogs. Blitzwhite. Gary picks her up and she comes across the Tanager logo at center court and hands it off to Melstead. She'll hand off by. Now right back to Blitzwhite again. Melstead still beyond the arc. Has the basketball. Jensen, Martinez as they work it from the right to the left around the arc with 17 to shoot. Top of the key, Jensen, a deep 3. And it's off the mark, no good. Martinez fights for the rebound. And Rude on the floor forces the jump, and it's going the other way. It'll be Bulldog basketball. With 2:26 to play in this fourth. 54-49 Madison. Here comes that full court pressure from Vermillion again. Gary will inbound and finds Giles. Lobs it up high for Brown. Brown waits and just flips it back to Jesse again. Goes around the double screen and brings it across the timeline. Didn't try to force the issue there in the Bulldogs. Giles drives, kicks outside for Rude. Rude right back to Jesse. Goes inside looking for Nicole. Taken away by Jensen, and then Rude with the loose ball foul. And that's going to be free throws on the other side. Bulldogs with the turnover, Rude with the foul, and a 1-and-1 coming up for Jensen now, with the Bulldogs leading 54-49. 2:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. Herbster checking back in for the Tanagers, replacing Emily Bye. Jensen to the GSN Insurance free throw line. She's 1 of 2. 6 points in the ball game. The free throw is up. She misses it, and Rude with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Off to Giles now. Giles into the front court for Madison. Slows up top of the key and nearly gets wrapped up. Lost a handle on it. We're going to get a foul on Vermillion. Ooh, maybe a little bailout call right there. If you're Jesse Giles, that's going to be the 5th on the Tanagers. Foul is on Melstead. That is her 2nd personal. Bulldogs to inbound. Anna fires it for Olivia Rude. Bounce pass right back to Theophilus now with under 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Theophilus gets it over to Olivia again. Giles running some backdoor cuts, trying to come free. Gets it in the corner now. Jesse will just take the 3 from there, and she knocks it down. Jesse Giles, her 3rd from beyond the arc in this fourth quarter. And it's 57-49, an 8-point lead is the biggest of the game for the Bulldogs. Jensen drives, runs into Brown, runs her over, and a blocking foul on Nicole is going to be 2 shots for Jensen. And that is number 5, I believe, on Nicole Brown. That'll foul her out. So Nicole leaves this game. 12 points, 8 here in this second half. And the 6'3 senior center is out. She'll be replaced by Brianna Stewarwald. And 2 shots coming to the GSN Insurance free throw line for Casey Jensen, who just missed on her previous free throw. She knocks this one down. 1:32 to play here in the fourth quarter. 57-50, Madison leading Vermillion. Jensen's 2nd free throw. And she gets the ball. Toes the line. Free throw is up and in and back out. Offensive rebound. Herbster. She gets fouled by Theophilus. And that'll send Casey Herbster to the line to shoot 2. Bulldogs got the break they needed, but Gary didn't box out down low. And there's not having Brown in. And by the way, that's the 5th on Anna Theophilus. So she's fouled out. And she'd been having the job of trying to guard Melstead here. They're going to get Nybert in. And that duty of guarding Melstead is going to switch back over to the sophomore Brianna Stewart. Nybert, Stewart, Rude, Gary, and Giles on the floor here. And 2 shots coming for Casey Herbster. Herbster, the junior center. Free throw is up and banks it in. The lead down to 6, 57-51. Madison Bulldogs. Herbster. It's a big second half. 6 points. Off the bench. Second free throw up. No good. Rebound tipped around again. It's Martinez this time. She puts up the shot. No. And Giles with the rebound knocked out of her hands by Melstead. She controls. Lobs it ahead looking for Nybert. Tipped out of bounds by Vermillion. Madison, you're leading by 6. There's a minute 20 left. Maybe take your time. 57-51 Bulldogs with 1:23 to go. And Madison has the basketball. Inbounded on the baseline is going to be Giles. Giles looking for somebody inside. Can't find anyone. Throws it in for Nybert, and she was fouled by Plitzewhite. And that's number 6 on Vermillion. Plitzewhite, her 4th. And so one more, and the Bulldogs can get to the bonus. Meanwhile, Vermillion's in the double. Giles will trigger the inbounds again here. And goes inside, finds Stewart. Stewart from the block. Double teamed. Trying to get rid of it. Madison needs to take a timeout, and it's going to be a jump ball. That's going to Vermillion. Turnover on the Bulldogs. They've got just one timeout. Probably why they didn't take it right there was Stewart tied up in the corner. Minute 15 to play here in the 4th. 6-point Madison lead. Plitzewhite with Nybert on her. Runs it up into the front court, and Nybert commits. No, it's a timeout. Oh, thought Nybert committed a foul at half court in a double bonus situation. She nearly did, but Vermillion took the timeout. We'll keep it right here with 1:11 to play in this ball game. 57-51 Bulldogs. Madison led by as many as 8 here in this 4th quarter. Giles with a huge 3 about a minute ago to bring to that 8-point lead. Then a couple of offensive rebounds gave Vermillion some opportunities to convert from the free throw line, but they have struggled there in this half, shooting 3 of 7 from the line in the 4th quarter. Haley Melstead with 18 points at halftime. She's got 28 in this ball game. It's Vermillion basketball with 1:11 to go. And a 6-point Madison lead. Inbounds come to Plitzewhite, the freshman. We'll bring it up on Nybert here. Lobs it up top. Oh, nearly taken away. Looking for Jensen. Rude was there. Jensen drives inside. Leaves a bounce pass off on the right block. Into the hands of Herbster. She converts. Inbounds to Nybert. Nybert finds Stewart. Stewart wrapped up. Ball's loose. We're going to have another jump, and it's going to go to Madison this time with 52 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. And Stewart slow to get up in a little bit of pain. Jump ball for Madison. Leading 57-53 here, 52 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Madison just needs to run some time. Inbounds pass comes to Giles. Giles dribbles through a double team. Comes to the baseline. Here comes the trap. Giles in trouble. Finds Nybert. Nybert holds it. Goes for Rude. Rude. Double team and it comes. Madison now starting to run the clock. Giles gets fouled. And that'll get Jesse Giles to the GSN Insurance free throw line to shoot the bonus here. Madison needs to hit some free throws. Foul was on Melstead, her 3rd, team 7th. So Giles to the GSN Insurance free throw line for the first time tonight. The Madison senior free throw is up. Good. 13 in the second half for Madison's Jesse Giles. Second free throw on its way. She buries them both. 2 of 2 from the GSN Insurance free throw line with 38 seconds to go here in this ball game. Plitzewhite, they let her bring it up. Now Nybert picks her up as she comes across the half-court line, trying to find Jensen, and does with 30 seconds. Outside for Melstead, open for a deep 3 from the wing. No good. Plitzewhite's going to track down the long rebound. Plitzewhite steps back into the corner. Can't find a shot. Goes top of the key. Jensen will fire the 3. She knocks it down in a timeout by Vermillion. 59-56. Bulldogs with the lead. 17 seconds to go here in the fourth. Madison will need to inbound it when we come back in 30 seconds on KJAM.
Stadium Sports Grill in downtown Madison wishes the Madison Bulldogs good luck on their game. At Stadium Sports Grill, enjoy 50-cent wing Wednesdays and both traditional and boneless wings in several flavors from 5 to 10 p.m. Plus, they have 18 flat-screen TVs, full tables, and a full menu of great food and your favorite cold beverage on tap. Stadium Sports Grill also has a breakfast menu on the weekends from 11 to 2. Stadium Sports Grill is a proud supporter of the Madison Athletics and wishes the best of luck in the Bulldogs game.
Back in Vermillion from the Helena broadcast booth. I'm Matt Gross. Helena Madison, People Products Knowledge. The Vermillion Tanagers, the number 2 ranked team in the state, freshly minted on Monday in that latest South Dakota Sports Media Poll. 59-56, though, the Madison Bulldogs have the lead by 3. And the basketball following the three-point shot by Casey Jensen. Bulldogs will need to inbound. Stewart with Nybert, Gary, Giles, and Rude here for the Bulldogs facing full court pressure. Stewart looks to find Giles and does in the corner. Giles trap, fires it away to Nybert. Nybert throws it ahead for Gary. Gary underneath will put up the shot and connect. Gary with the big 2 as the Bulldogs finally beat that press. Into the front court comes Vermillion, down 5. Plitzwhite steps through a double team, puts up a shot, short of in front of the iron, and the ball game comes to an end. The Madison Bulldogs, who have been right there all season with some of the best teams in the state. A one-possession loss to Lennox, a double overtime loss to Belle-Fourche, and here tonight, a 61-56 win over the Vermillion Tanagers. Madison hangs on. Big fourth quarter. The seniors, Giles and Brown, played great in the fourth, and the Bulldogs hand Vermillion their first loss of the season, 61-56. Our Mustang Seeds postgame show is coming up for you next in 3 minutes. This is Bulldog Basketball on KJAM.
Leader with proven performance for over 53 years. Providing top-notch service that area producers have come to expect, Mustang Seeds provides the service and products to maximize yields and quality harvest. Mustang Seeds is the best choice for having your farming operation succeed. Contact your seed expert today at Mustang Seeds, 605-256-6529, or online at mustangseeds.com.
You can count on our seeds year after year, planting your future. Mustang Seeds.
Stadium Sports Grill in downtown Madison wishes the Madison Bulldogs good luck on their game. At Stadium Sports Grill, enjoy 50-cent wing Wednesdays and both traditional and boneless wings in several flavors from 5 to 10 p.m. Plus, they have 18 flat-screen TVs, full tables, and a full menu of great food and your favorite cold beverage on tap. Stadium Sports Grill also has a breakfast menu on the weekends from 11 to 2. Stadium Sports Grill is a proud supporter of the Madison Athletics and wishes the best of luck in the Bulldogs game.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities.
A complex system of bones, joints, ligaments, and tendons choreographs your body's movement through every step, every jump, and every throw. Where you get care for your body matters. Turn to the experienced team at Avera Orthopedics, where technology and orthopedic care, sports medicine, and recovery meet to support your every move. Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
So, you got it, right? That dreaded high-interest credit card bill with all those holiday expenses finally showed up. Save yourself the stress and some serious cash. Balance to a Dakota Land Federal Credit Union Visa today and take advantage of local servicing and rates as low as 3.9% APR. Offer good through the end of February. Rates are subject to change following a 12-month introductory period. Visit DakotaLandFCU.com for details.
Welcome back to Vermillion and welcome into the Mustang Seeds post-game show, brought to you by Mustang Seeds, a family-owned company with a reputation of excellent service and proven performance for over 50 years. The Madison Lady Bulldogs with the win, 61-56 over the Vermillion Tanagers. Madison has been kind of waiting for another win like this against a solid team. They had that win over to Smith that I think maybe they thought maybe we've kind of righted the ship there, and then, went down and had the tough game against St. Thomas More. Then played really well against Bellefouche, but just a couple of bad stretches that allowed Bellefouche to tie the game and then come back and get the victory in double overtime. But here, against a previously undefeated Vermillion team, Madison played well down the stretch and got performances from everybody up and down the roster in this victory. The Bulldogs improved at 3-6 now on the season, while Vermillion falls to 7-1. Madison kind of showed it was going to be a tight game from the very start here. The Bulldogs came out, grabbed an early lead in that first quarter, and led 12-8. Vermillion, Haley Melstead just absolutely went off in that second quarter, scored 16 points. She had 18 total at halftime, but Madison stayed with her. She led the way for a 20-point second quarter, but the Bulldogs were able to kind of stay with them, thanks mostly to Olivia Rude in that first half. We were tied at 28 at halftime, and then it was just back and forth. Nobody gained separation until about 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Madison ran the lead up to 8 points and was able to hang on down the stretch. Key free throws by Jesse Giles, a nice break at the press, and a layup by Maddie Gary at the end to kind of seal the win for the Madison Bulldogs. Jesse Giles goes for 16 points in the ball game tonight. Nicole Brown had 12. Olivia Rude with 15, most of it in that first half. She was great for the Bulldogs. Maddie Gary finishes with 10. 4 for Anna Theophilus, Kenan Ibert, and Brianna Stewart, each with 2 for the Bulldogs. For the Vermillion Tanagers, Haley Milstead, 28 points in this one. She was joined in double figures by Casey Herbster, who had 10, and Casey Jensen, who had 10 as well. 5 for Madison Martinez, 3 for Emily Bai for the Vermillion Tanagers. Vermillion with 13 turnovers in the ball game. Madison had 15 turnovers overall here for the Bulldogs. Big win for Madison, and what is a week of tough matchups here for the Bulldogs, and it starts off with the victory over Vermillion. It doesn't get any easier. Madison, assuming that the weather still isn't playing havoc by Friday next week, is going to travel to Flandreau to take on a team they're familiar with in the Flandreau Flyers, a very good team at 5-2, the team that's on top of the region that Madison is in, and the team that Madison beat last year in the postseason to get to the Sweet 16. So it's Madison and Flandreau coming up on Friday night in Flandreau, and then Madison turns right around after that and takes on Ethan at noon on Saturday in the Corn Palace as part of the Hanson Classic. Madison girls again, 61-56 over the Vermillion Tanagers. As we wrap up the Mustang Seeds postgame show here on Dakota's Best, Madison again improves to 3-5, and Vermillion falls to 7-1. Next broadcast coming up Thursday, weather permitting. We're going to have Madison boys basketball for you on Thursday. Madison boys scheduled to host Flandreau. Thursday looks like it could be a mess weather-wise, so we'll see. But Madison and Flandreau Thursday, and boys, Madison and girls at Flandreau Friday. And then Saturday, the Madison girls in Mitchell to take on Ethan in the Hanson Classic. Madison girls with a win, knock off the number 2 team in the state, 61-56. The Bulldogs with a win over Vermillion here tonight. Thanks for joining us in this Mustang Seeds postgame show. Thanks to Jim Crash Myers for engineering the game. Back at the KJAM studios in downtown Madison, I'm Matt Gross. Thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday night in Vermillion. Have a great rest of your week.